Equal pleasing, true speaker. Knew Santa Claus couldn't save my soul. If you had the cause that I had to hold when I was 9 years old, trust me when I tell you, the next kid would fold. Bullets over Broadway, it went down the Harlem Broadway. Pops was shot, and Mom's was too. Pop was dead and shot in the head. Just chilling in the bed. Right. Woo! Lyrically shrewd. Bad attitude. Yo, sample's not cleared over there, so we don't want to play the hook. What's up, y'all? Eric Taylor, Taylored2U Coaching. Why is this not? Hold on. Right, are we trying to adjust? Let me make sure we are adjusting and stuff to the righteousness. All right. Trying to fix the background a little, something. That's all right. How y'all doing? You know what it is? What is this? Live Knowledge is Love podcast, episode 6. They put me in a mix. All right. I'm excited to be here with you guys. Oh, man. But I got to be honest, right? Yeah. I got to hit pause on the TV because I was watching the NFL schedule for the 2021 season. I'm sorry. I'm a sports fan. It's never going to stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely half artist and astrology and coaching and love and all this positivity. And then I'm also half hip hop, pro magnum, man, sports and music. What? Don't you get it twisted? Let's go Steelers. Let's go Jets. NFL, baby. My New York Knicks. What? All right. Anybody on? What's up?
Yeah, it's 2 people.
All right. How y'all doing? So tonight, 9:30 Eastern, 6:30 Pacific, I shall be discussing Venus and Gemini. That's where it is now. Okay. I think I didn't check before I got on, but I think it's at like 4 or 5 degrees today. You know, North Node's at 10 or 11. And Mercury's there too in Gemini. But we'll be talking about my services, but also for you, we'll do questions and answers, love and relationships in a birth chart. So for a mini birth chart, relationship chart, right, it's only $35. But what I do is I look at certain placements in your chart and explain to you, you know, what type of person, right? You look at the 7th house, you look at the Juno, but what type of person might be good for you? So let's just say your 7th house is your Taurus ascendant, your 7th house is Scorpio. Doesn't mean it has to be a Scorpio sun sign. And this is what I always try to tell to my clients, right? It could be Scorpio sun, moon, or ascendant, or it's someone that has a lot of Scorpio energy, like a stellium, maybe like Mercury, Venus, Pluto, all in Scorpio. You know what I mean? So and the Juno, right, that could be the 11th house, the 2nd house, the 4th house. That's the asteroid of love, right, and long-term committed relationships. And then you look at Jupiter as a husband in a woman's chart, and Venus, right, is in a man's chart, a potential wife. But it's also how a woman wants to be loved, her love language. It's pleasure, it's money, it's sweet tooth, it's chocolates, it's material items, it's all these different things, right? So Venus and Gemini, let's talk, okay? Let's talk a little bit about it. One thing that's really cool about Venus and Gemini, I'll just tell you a couple of people that I know off the tizzy. One of my clients that I just worked with recently had it, and I'm currently finishing a birth chart. So even if you're on live, you know, tonight, I've been working on your chart all day. I'm knocking out, you know, but as you book, I do them in order. So you go to the next slide. So I'm finishing up a business birth chart for a client. Very excited for her and her new business and stuff like that. So you guys got to hit me up about that. People are taking advantage. It's a great deal. And I guess my next sale will be probably coming up. I might do a sale probably for Father's Day. You know, so you could order charts like a different Mother's Day, order charts for the men in your life, or, you know, if you're a man and your father, you know, your son, whatever. And a lot of people took advantage of the Mother's Day sale. So thank you. So I'll be getting those charts done until you know, it takes time. And then probably as we get closer to the June, July season, I will be raising my prices just for the full 12-house report and 40 to 50-minute custom video summary. That's $150, but it's a lot of work. So that's going to be going up to at least $200. But for one, I'll still keep the $150. It'll just be, trimmed down a little bit in terms of what I give you. So, if you got the chart for me already, you're blessed. You know what I mean? Because your boy, the Virgo, Scorpio, Ascendant, Capricorn, Moon, Virgo, Sun, I'm thorough like the borough from. I give you a lot. Hey, how you doing? Just, comment.
We have 5 people on.
I say what's up. Eric Taylor, Taylored2U Coaching. Hope you guys are good. I just uploaded my North Node and Aries video. I know somebody had requested it. And the series will be done on Friday. I will put up North Node and Pisces. And then I'll start banging out, finishing up Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune. And I'm feeling the 2nd and 3rd house in the moon. I gotta get those done, okay? I'm definitely gonna get those done. So Venus and Gemini, you got Jennifer Lopez, Mike Tyson, Tupac Shakur. Oh my God, there's somebody else that was really fascinating that has this. I don't know, a couple of fascinating people, but the energy, which is going around now, right? Still in Taurus season, Venus rules Taurus and Libra. It's a very flirty energy. They're kind of non-committal. If we're just looking at relationships, and we're going to talk about love and relationships tonight, all right? Oh, and I'm sorry, and the Synastry relationship compatibility chart, where I'm comparing you and your partner, right? And I've done a bunch of them, but one of my couples that I worked with, they're getting married. So I'm just so excited that wedding's coming up in the next month or so. So that's a blessing. And and then I'm doing relationship coaching. I work with separate clients, and then I work with married couples. I'm working with a married couple now. Okay. So it's really awesome. And that's an 11-week program. Check out the website, Taylored2UCoaching.com. Okay. And you want to book services directly, Taylored2UCoaching@gmail.com. Okay. I got my super chat. You can, send me stuff on PayPal. I'm going to get the Cash App. I haven't got it yet. I'm one person. I'm busy, right? I know it's quick to do whatever, but, I don't always like doing stuff on the phone because I told you, man, sometimes it's too small. I'm not, straining my eyes no more than it need to be. Okay. So, Venus and Gemini, Venus and Gemini, the Aquemini, Mercury, number 1, it's very flirty. Number 2, remember, Gemini, it's the twins, but it's male, female. It's very sensual, sexual, right? It's air, it's verbal. I call him the verbal slut. I hope nobody gets offended. I'm just joking, right? Let's lighten up. I know this is the cancel culture society. Everybody's so sensitive. Stop that. Come on, let's all grow up, right? Let's stop the trophies for everybody in sports and the kids. Stand-up comedy, all the stuff. You can handle a joke, right? Scorpio's emotional punks. Right? Gemini, the verbal slut, Sagittarius, whatever, they Sagittarius, you're arrogant. I mean, it's the truth. Capricorn. I mean, I have a whole little thing. I wrote it out. Just little, playful digs, but not even digs. It's like truths, because it's sort of ways to describe each sign, each sun sign, right? Virgos, man, they just over analytical, picky, need free, so overcritical. Like Virgo, sometimes they're like, "Shut up, Virgo," and I'm a Virgo. I don't get offended by it, But we're not over talkative like the Gemini. Okay, so getting back to the Venus and Gemini energy, it's about ideas. It's in your local community, with your siblings, your cousins, your friends, social media. Venus and Gemini is like, it's flirty, it's fun. It's like, let's go out, let's have, some hors d'oeuvres, let's have some shots, let's do drinks, let's go to happy hour. That's what everybody wants to do, right? We're starting to open up the world and the country, and people are feeling safer, or at least the allure of it, right? Whatever it is, right? I'm not getting into the politics of vaxxing and mask and all that. You do what you do. God bless you, right? But what I will say is, no matter what, always take your own health in your own hands and stay healthy, right? Venus, the throat, Gemini, Mercury, the lungs, take care of yourself, okay? But they can be quick with the words and quick with the hands. Oh, Tupac Shakur, right? I said Tupac, Mike Tyson, J-Lo. So it's definitely a quick wit, but Venus slows things down. But these people, they can be nice with their hands, good artists. Sort of like Taurus and Mercury, right? That's the same thing, Venus, Gemini. Very good with their hands. They have nice, pleasant speaking voices. They can be very flirty, silly, playful, youthful. They can be really good like designers, not just artists, but like interior decorating, designing, even architecture, good event planners, in your schools. They could be the music teacher, the art teacher, stuff like that, right? Let me know if any of you guys out there, anybody say anything?
Yeah, Moon Goddess said hello.
Hey, Moon Goddess.
Jessica said hello. I have Venus and Gemini.
You do? Oh, what's up, Jess? So talk to me. I mean, maybe you're got a very pleasant, sweet voice, Jessica. Venus and Gemini it's pleasant. Now, they're not always so committal. Now, for Jessica, it matters what house you have it in. You can let me know. We'll talk about it a little bit. But Venus and Gemini, like I said, they can be more flirty. And don't get me wrong. You have to look at the whole chart. But yes, they can definitely commit in a long-term relationship. It's just, in the younger years, as the planets are maturing, till after 30, they're kind of like, light dating. Light, everything is light. Because they're more about new people, new ideas, new friends, new, like kiss and go. It's very playful energy. And they're very artistic and talented. Jessica, maybe you can draw or sing or something like that. You have to let us know. But somebody just say something? No. Okay.
So other notification.
Okay. So, but this is definitely, but like, even Mike Tyson, right? This big brute of a man, right? Even though he might say like crazy stuff, he talks very sweet. I got a pleasant voice. I'll eat your children. I'll chew off your ear. Vander Holyfield, he was, he kept headbutting me. So I had to bite his ear off. Venus and Gemini. Food. Maybe he thought it was chocolate. I kid. I laugh at myself. But ask me some questions or whatever. I'm going to tell you about my services, right? So, okay. So when you're looking at your chart, let's kind of talk about it. Not so much about my services, but mini birth chart, mini relationship chart, $35. Same with mini career. If you want both, that's just $75. Okay. Just like the big four astrology. But what's so cool, right? With the synastry compatibility, like I said, so you're looking at each person's birth chart and how in a couple, a marriage, a relationship. I've also done it for two friends. Really cool. How the planets and the charts are speaking to each other. So someone's Mars could be badly affecting the emotions and feelings of someone's moon and their sensitivities. So what I do is I explain what's happening. And then we meet for 30 to 40 minutes afterwards on Zoom or FaceTime, whatever works for you guys, or, on Facebook Messenger, if we're friends or become friends on Facebook or whatever. And you ask me questions, you get the full report. It's written with a bunch of videos, not a custom video summary, but a bunch of different videos for you to watch explaining how the planets are talking to each other in compatibility, right? And it's also written, and then you ask me questions like, Eric, okay, Jessica, you're like, oh, my boyfriend Michael, his Mars is, going up against my Neptune, whatever it is. So, you know what I mean? So, and then I explain that square, what that means in a relationship, and then we talk about it 30 or 40 minutes. It's a great service. I recommend it. And if you got a new boyfriend or girlfriend, or you're getting ready to get married, I wouldn't get married without it. You want this knowledge and insight just because, one, you want to learn and understand introspectively about yourself, but also about your partner, right? You don't want to do something that ticks your partner off constantly and you don't realize it. And then it becomes a constant argument like every Thursday in your house or in your dating and relationship, right? You can work on it. So that's why when you get the information, I break it down. And so then you're like, okay, I realize my Mars, my action, my willpower, my assertiveness, how I initiate things is offensive or bothersome, Jessica, to Michael's moon. Michael gets all like kind of emotional and pissed, and you remind him of his mom when she used to lecture him about his dirty underwear and socks. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I break it down for you. And I look at your, how you guys react to each other's business success for the midheaven and North. I mean, the whole thing. It's a great thing. So when you're looking at a birth chart, you want to look at the Juno, the asteroid of love, right? And it matters what house it's in and what sign. The sign is telling you the type of person, right? Oh, I got Juno and Scorpio in the 11th house. You want to be friends first. This is someone that could be a little vague and secretive, but you develop the friendship and trust. And once they have trust, then the Scorpio can open up and feel safe emotionally, right? And then you can build a more better bond with this person. That could be a spouse or a long-term relationship. You look at the 7th house, right? The 7th house, it could also be a business partner, relationship, or marriage, right? But it can be, it's contracts, negotiations, the courthouse, open enemy. So this could be a partner that becomes an open enemy. In the 6th house, the enemies are from work. You don't know them as much. They can be talking smack behind your back at work, like, oh, Moon Goddess, I don't like the way Moon Goddess, she's always late. I check her at the clock. She takes an extra break at work. You know what I'm saying? Like people, you're dealing with coworkers, bosses, all that stuff. I had drama when I was teaching in the Bronx at my school. Any workplace, even when I would be on a movie set and you got hundreds of people, right? The same actors, and you're dealing with the PAs, second AD. There's drama, there's beef, there's, you're working on a movie for 2-3 months together, or maybe you're just on there for 3 weeks. I stood in for Savion Glover on Bamboozled, Spike Lee joint. I did a stunt on there, and then I was Savion Glover stand-in. Mad cool dude. I'm hanging out with him, Tommy Davidson, Michael Rappaport, who's from New York City. You know what I'm saying? And and then some people, I won't name who, whatever, some other bigger stars that were in the movie. If you know about the movie, you know about it. They weren't so nice, weren't so friendly, whatever. You know what I mean? So any work situation, 6th house, you're going to have issues, conflicts, whatever. So in the 7th house, the open enemies. And also I can see in there sometimes, sex at work affairs, stuff like that, So 6th house is divorce. You can see divorce lawyers. So there's a lot to look at. I'll look at so the 7th house is the first marriage. The 9th house is the second marriage, right? The 11th house is the third marriage. If you're like Drew Barrymore, I think you're on like 3 or 4. So then you look at her first house to describe the 4th marriage. So it can just go on. It skips, like that. You can see grandparents in the 9th house. The 7th house, not only your marriage partner, but the skills and talents of your first child, your firstborn. Sometimes it'll be more from the mother's chart than the father's, but sometimes you could see it in both. Okay. So it's really cool. And, the Mars for a woman in her chart, it's the type of assertive sexual energy she wants from a man. The Jupiter could represent the actual husband. And you look at the Juno, 7th house, all that stuff. But you look at the Mars too. For the man, the Mars is you, like how you pursue a woman, how you know what I mean? I'm not going to get so graphic because that's just not how I do it. Plus I got, my young soldier here, my assistant, my 11-year-old or whatever. But I don't do that on my videos anyway. If you watch my series, How to Love a Virgo Woman or Man, How to Love, those are really cool videos. And please, when you guys watch my stuff, write and comment. Let me know your placement, if that's yours, or you have a friend like this, and ask questions. And I comment back on everything. Even I comment when people are like talking smack or whatever. I'll clap back on you. Don't play with me. But that's who I am. I appreciate you more than you can ever know or imagine, because I don't have any bells and whistles. There's no magic. My son will tell you, my 1.34 subscribers, I earned every one of them. And I'm all about grinding, hard work, Capricorn moon. So I don't mind it, but I really appreciate you guys. This has been a life-changing journey. Because before this, I was sick for 7 years. I was doing sports radio, and, CBS Sports had some interest in me and my partner and my homeboy, and neither one of us was a former journalist or athlete. I'm coming from like Hollywood and acting, television, film, and teaching. And then he was coming from more the corporate side and doing marketing and business and stuff like that. but we were killing it. Sports radio, Ray and Tay today, we were killing it. Okay. And we had some, interest from CBS and Yahoo and FanDuel and, just different things, but it didn't work out, so, and as I started to get better, I started to get into and take classes and study and all this stuff and the research and this and that. And then I was like, this is it. I've been doing this since I was like 13, 14, not the astrology, but the relationship coaching. You can ask my homegirls from like 13, my homegirl Tanya Black from Martha's Vineyard from North Carolina. In high school, I used to give all my homegirls advice about, dating and boyfriend. You know what I mean? I've always, always did that. So that's just who I am, And my homeboys, I used to give my homeboys advice on their girlfriends. My boy Edgar, yo, she's the Libra. What does that mean? And I would give him advice and stuff. My boy Hard to Guard, watch him on YouTube and all that stuff on Instagram. He does interviews with great people. He's interviewed me too. Hard to Guard Sports or Hard to Guard TV Media. He's dope. So okay, come on, pay attention.
Yeah, no, I am just talking. Okay. So my rising
is this
Libra
Jessica?
Sun. Yeah, it's Jessica.
Okay.
My rising is Libra Sun in Cancer, Gemini, Cusp, Moon, Taurus.
Wait. Libra. Okay, her rising is Libra.
Yeah, my rising is Libra Sun in Cancer.
No, Libra, Sun in Cancer.
Oh.
Rising is Libra, Sun in Cancer.
Oh.
Okay, you got to read it right. Okay, and then
Gemini, Cusp, Moon, and Taurus.
Okay. Libra rising, Sun in Cancer, 10th house, square there, and then that cusp moon. Is it a Taurus moon? Is it exalted? But
she said she likes to play guitar and knit.
That's Venus and Gemini, Jessica. I got you, girl. You should hit me up. Get your birth chart done. You got a nice chart. And Libra rising, Jessica. I'm sure you're a pretty attractive lady. God bless you. Very Libra, a very symmetrical, pleasant face. The Taurus rising, they're beautiful too. But Libra and Taurus, it's both attractive, both charming, harmonious, different. Taurus is more stubborn and more like, right? They're like a little bit more grounded and calm and practical, even with their beauty, and they love to collect things and nice fabrics and linens. Libra, it's more about pleasant charm, harmonious energy, relationships. Libras, they could barely go, Jessica, maybe when you're at a restaurant, you got to go to the bathroom with your girlfriends, stuff like that. Libras like to shop with their friend, you know what I mean? It could be different with the Libra rising and, that Cancer moon. I wonder what you do for work. I wonder, are you like a therapist, counselor, psychologist, real estate, teacher? Tell me what you do for work, Jessica. But, you're going to be, you can do more than one thing. You can even be a property manager. You can be a great chef. You can be a stand-up comic. See, Cancers are very funny. People sleep. Cancer sun, what did I say?
My moon is in Taurus.
Yeah.
And I find my biggest struggle in laziness.
Okay. Well, because that's internal, right? And Taurus is a little lazy. I mean, that's, but the moon in Taurus, it's exalted. So you might not realize it, but your emotions and how you process things is very calm and chill and a little lazy and pragmatic and prudent, but calm. But that can be very good for, you got to tell me what you do for work, but that could be very good for relationships.
You just said, I'm a senior caregiver and I'm going to school for psychology.
Yeah, there you go. Cancer, caregiver, therapist, psychology. I said psychologist, yeah. Teacher, but the senior caregiver, yeah. That's deep. Yeah. Nah, I knew it was something like that. And that's really good, especially with that Taurus moon. Well, the Cancer sun, you'll do well in school and you'll achieve. You'll have some obstacles along the way, but you'll be fine. You got this. You got this. Bring your charm. Bring your calm, balanced, peaceful energy wherever you go with you. Okay. Now, Aries 7th house, Jessica, you like the assertive, aggressive, impulsive Aries bad boys. But they might not be mature enough for you. You like that dude that's like, yo, he's like, but the Cancer sun with an Aries like sun. Now, if it was Aries rising, you might be better off, but Aries sun, no bueno. I'd have to see where your Juno is, but you know what I mean? So, Moon goddess say anything?
I like my Venus being in Leo. Used to have that New York vibe, and nothing else.
She said she used to have the New York vibe,
no,
or I
still do.
Oh yeah. No, I'm all New York. I mean, it don't matter where I live. Even when I'm on the West Side, I rep New York out here on the reg, on the daily, like Alvin Haley, dancing, romancing, prancing from here to France. And if you gotta go to, you gotta go check out the Eiffel Tower. I went to Paris and what's that? 2004. I had so much fun. Oh my God. The Louvre. I went to London, Amsterdam, and Paris. Me and my buddy. I was a young single man having a good time. You understand? All my boys just did videos for school. Bob Marley and Dr. King. It was so cute. I'm gonna put it up on. You could subscribe to my eComplete page. I'm not gonna put it up on my business page, but I do music and stuff and sports. So if you want to check that out, But yeah, it's so dope. Or maybe on my Instagram I'll put it up. But it's they did like little biography things. Hi, I'm Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. It's like Venus is kind of exalted in the 5th house. But, it's exalted Venus in Pisces. But in the 5th house, it's so dynamic with the creativity, the artistic skills. It's like bloom, blam, blam, flim, flam. Let me tell you who I am, the poetry, the art, dance, the blah, 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 blah. So, but you guys ask me any relationship questions or what's going on now. How'd you guys like the Taurus new moon energy? Did you watch my video? Did you like it? Please comment on it. I hope you enjoyed it. And that Venus, and I'm sorry, and that Jupiter and Pisces, it's really the 14th. It's going to go in really late on the 13th. But the 14th is a good time. Like if you want to set intentions to do something, business or marketing or start something new, the Jupiter and Pisces is 0 degrees and the 14th is muy bueno. Okay. And you can hit me up too, with the business chart, because I can help you like a good time when to start new things. Now, there's no chart that you can set that's ever perfect. You're always going to have some sort of negative aspects. But remember, oppositions and squares, they can push you for growth and change. So I don't look at stuff in negative. We're so complex as human beings. The way that God made us, there's always something that, like if you're not changing, you're dying. You're not growing, you're dead. So you want to embrace squares and oppositions in your birth chart. The trine, the conjunction, the sextiles, that's positive, more positive energy. But guess what? Like even with Jessica, I have to look at your chart. But sometimes, right, the easier aspects can make someone more lazy because it's just a harmonious flow. So there's no beef. It's like, yeah, everything's good, Now that Libra Taurus, that's an in conjunction, depending on the degrees with the ascendant in Taurus. So that can be a little, troublesome. But I think your Taurus, and it always depends on degrees, you want it to be, between 5 and 10 degrees, no more than that for, certain orbs. It depends. And that just means in terms of, even though you're looking at the Cancer sun, it's sextiling your Taurus moon. But let's say the sun is at 17 degrees, that Taurus moon, it can't be below 7. If it's like 6, then they're like in the same house sextiling, but it's not in the same room. The conjunction is in really the same house. I shouldn't say that. The sextile is like your cousin's house, but in your cousin's house in the living room, your house in the living room, and it's two different stories you're telling, but they're not. You don't remember it right, and your cousin doesn't remember it right. I think that's a pretty good way to explain it. First time I've thought of it like that way. But you know what I mean? So just understand that let me turn this off. I don't want people hitting me up or whatever. Yeah, so I had to do this live. I got to keep it up or whatever. But like I said, I've been busy all day with birth charts, and then I had to upload that North Node and Aries video. So I hope you guys like it. Hope you enjoy the North Node series. I tried to really explain things to you so you understand it. It's so important. Even Jessica, if you don't want to order a full birth chart, it's too much money or whatever, $75, get the Big Four astrology. Learn really deep about your sun, moon, ascendant, and your North Node. Those are really the big four. If you at least master those four energies, because the North Node is sort of like your mission, your purpose, right? In Vedic, they call it the dragon's head. It's consuming energy. It's foreign to you, but that's what you have to go towards. The South Node, right, is more karmic. They call it the dragon's tail. It's more karmic energy. These are the gifts and skills and talents that you came, I always say birth to earth, that you came to earth with, that you got this. You know how when you see these child prodigies, sometimes you'll see that it's because their sun is conjunct their South Node in whatever, and maybe they have got Mercury or Venus or Jupiter, whatever, in what house, that shows how they've got like ill skills of this talent. You'll see those little pianists playing Beethoven at 5. Well, it could be their sun, Mercury, South Node conjunction in the 3rd house, in Gemini. It could be Aries ascendant, or in Taurus, so say if they sing, or in Aquarius, or you know what I mean? Like you'll see these certain skills, and that's how those people are. The South Node is like your most recent past life, and if you don't believe in past life, that's cool. I'm not saying I do or don't. If not, then it's your early years, usually up to about 30. Once you hit 30, you got to start to rock towards the North Node. And once you get to between like 42, 48, you want to be at that North Node energy, living that out, following that each day, more so like 70% North Node. Let's say if it was the Aries, 30% South Node, Libra. Okay. What they say?
Yeah, there's quite a bit. Well, I've been subscribed for a while, but this is my first time I've made it to a stream, I believe.
Oh yeah, this is only my 5th or 6th, I think my 6th one. So thank you. I just started doing it in the last, 4 weeks now? So yeah. So thank you, Jessica, for joining.
No, this is Nameless. This is someone else.
What's their name?
No, Nameless.
Nameless? What's up, Nameless? How you doing? Nice to meet you. Tell me your name. I'm Eric. Let's shake hands. I guess nowadays nobody touches, right? So let's not. Nameless, so you're blameless. Don't be shameless. On the aimless, shoot your arrows, your Jupiter, and make sure you soar. Don't stay nameless. What's your name, Mr. or Mrs. Galore? See, Nameless? I got you. Let's go ahead. What else?
Moon Goddess said, "Are you going to do the upcoming eclipse energy?"
I am, probably. I am. I'm really, okay. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not a master yet of eclipses. I know about them, so I can discuss it. But at the same time, I like to kind of be a master before I really do videos on it, explaining it. Like I want to know it like the back of my hand. But I can tell you what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like I know the gist, but at the same time, I might talk about it on a live more than I do a whole video. So it's May 26th, and then I think June 10th or 11th. So I might discuss them, as they, on lives, just because right now, with the full moon coming up, the full moon in Sagittarius. I have to do that. And then I just got so many clients right now. So, you know what I mean? Like, I'm busy. And I'm really still trying to design my intro to foundational basic astrology 7-week course. So I just have to get all the information written because I'm breaking down the houses, the signs, the planets, and teach you how to be able to, foundationally do that. And then a little glimpse into the medical astrology. So you, if nothing else, can look in your own chart for health stuff. Okay. So that's kind of my focus. So I might just chirp on it for a hot second or for a little bit on the live. I'm not going to do like a full video on it because I'm just so swamped and so busy. Okay. Got to be honest with you. But I will master it. I mean, I shouldn't say, but I like to be real and honest. That's who I am. I don't like when I give you stuff in the videos, I don't lie to you. I'm not, my son would say, I'm not a liar. I don't like that. I don't play that. I get on his Gemini butt when he tells some lies. I don't like that. Virgos we don't deal with lies. And I'm a Scorpio rising. I don't play lying. I really don't. As a father, as a man, as a human being, I don't care who it is, from birth to 50, anybody that knows Eric Taylor, from any school I went to, any friend, this and that. Not my word. My name is Bond. I don't mistreat people, and I don't lie. I'm not perfect, but I don't lie. Okay. So what else?
I'd like to get my chart done. I have a lot of Gemini in my chart. It's in Venus and Mercury, and I'm still on the cusp. And my Mars is in Virgo. I struggle with a lot of anxiety.
Oh yeah, you give you more, and I give you tips and insight that I, teach in my relationship coaching program, increasing your self-life. But I know the Mercury energy well with the Gemini, and it's because, remember, our brain, Mercury, 88 days, your Venus, your Mercury. So you're a quick thinker, a quick speaker. Even Mars in Virgo, it's very logical, analytical, debating, processing. Oh, I overthink this. And, oh, what if my son, he doesn't get 100 on this test and da-da-da. And, oh, did he have enough water? Did he have a snack? My son will tell you, I think of everything. It's very rare that I have not pre-thought every scenario that can come up and come out. And sometimes he's like, how did you know that? And I'm just like, because I'm a computer. And that's the type of person you want to do your birth chart, right? Tell them I think of everything, don't I?
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's weird.
He said, yeah, it's weird. I don't know if you heard him. But yeah, that's how, I mean, it's also part of the New Yorker, but it's definitely that Mercury energy. And I don't have no Gemini. My only air sign is in Libra. I have an interesting chart. I'm mainly earth and water. I got no fire, but my water, all my stuff in Scorpio is very fiery water. To get my drift, So
and Vedic as well.
Yeah, well, when I do your chart, I do it in Western tropical whole sign system. I mention Vedic because I'm learning certain things about Vedic, but I'm not a Vedic astrologer. And I think when you're born, including some of my gurus and teachers, I think to do a Vedic birth chart, you should be born over in the East, more in Asia, more in India, more in Africa. Right? If you're born America, North America, Canada, you should do Western tropical. But you want someone that uses the whole sign system. That's the ancient system that goes back to, Babylonia, that goes back to Kemet, that goes back to Hellenistic astrology. That's what I use, the whole sign system. And I look at the modern and traditional planets. I'm not going to feel it so much. But those planets are generational, right? Pluto's 200 and whatever years throughout the chart. Neptune's 164 or 48. And then Uranus is 84, right? So you got 7 years for Uranus, basically, and it retrogrades, and, 7.5 in each sign. Neptune can be from like 12 to 16. Scorpio is like 83 to 95, So it 12, I guess, if you look in Scorpio. So some are shorter, some are longer, depending on the retrogrades. Okay. But I would do a good job with your chart. You would definitely like it. And I look at the numerology with the degrees, and then I have the Astrological Life Coaching. I'm working with a client now who got their chart done with me like over a year ago, and now they came back for Astrological Life Coaching. And so that is $225, but we meet over Zoom for 4 weeks. And each week we look at 3 houses at a time and do a deeper dive, breaking down every aspect of the chart because I want you to master this energy. When I do your birth chart reading, it's like you could be like in 2026. So what did Eric say? My Mercury in Gemini, my Venus in Gemini, and the in the eighth house means, or you know what I mean? Like, or for you, I guess it would be like in the ninth house, So like, and that's what it is. It's written and it's videos. So I will watch about it. That's what I'm saying. What I give y'all it's no joke. It's intense. Okay. I promise you. So hit me up, email me, Taylored2UCoaching@gmail.com. Your boy Eric don't bite. I make it right, make it smooth and tight and feel all right from all day to night. All right, what's up? Somebody, I know we got a bunch more.
Yes. What about 12th house North Node conjunction ascendant, both in Cancer? Conjunct ascendant.
Who is saying that? Remness?
Yeah, no, she's
no.
He or she is new.
Yeah. Okay, hey Remness. I don't know. I mean, that's more specific. I'm trying to focus on like love and relationships. I mean, you really got to get a chart reading. But what's your ascendant and what are you saying? What is it again? What's the question in 12th house?
Yeah. What about 12th house North Node conjunct ascendant in both Cancer?
Both Cancer. Okay, so that's a Placidus chart. So I don't do the interceptions like that. When it repeats like that, it can throw your planets off. Okay, so that's why I like the whole sign system. So if you're the Cancer ascendant, your 12th house is going to be Gemini. Your second house is going to be Leo. So I know you guys go to Cafe Astrology and stuff. It's better if you go to astro.com and look under where it says the default. You go to extended chart reading on the right-hand corner on the side, like, kind of 3/4 down. And then, because that's where I look to do your chart and break it down. But yeah, the Placidus, the interceptions, no bueno. They say, oh, it's just the energy is dissolved in this and that, but you can't skip, like I know for mine, it was like skipping, I don't know, Aquarius or Pisces in my Placidus, right? Well, you can't skip a house if you've got like your North Node and the asteroid in there. Like, so what? They just disappear? It doesn't logically make sense. I'm a man of logic and details. So do you know what I mean? So I would say that that's on the ascendant. So your North Node and the ascendant, it's you've got to take charge. You've got to be more cardinal and water initiating your own business, your own sales, your own marketing, your own healthcare center, your own senior center, your own school, not your own school, but like, maybe you do tutoring outside of school. You know what I mean? When it's on the ascendant, it's about you. It's your physical appearance. And then also Cancer is your chart ruler, so then it matters where your moon is at. So you got to look at so much. But North Node Mercury, so you've got a lot of focus, depending on your age, on others, right? That's South Node energy. So you're all focused on the Capricorn people. You want to date a Capricorn man or whatever, or if you're a woman, date a man, Capricorn woman is, about their business, about their money. But remember, it's the South Node energy. So it separates, it cuts, divides. So you got to leave that alone. Not saying that Capricorns are bad for you, but when your South Node is there, it can potentially delay marriage. And if you get married too early, I'd have to see the whole chart and look at other aspects. You could probably get divorced and have a second marriage. Okay. And I would see that in the chart. Go ahead. What's the...
just throwing something I can't see.
Okay.
Oh, my chart is, this is nameless. My chart is hugely similar to Jessica. Cancer Sun, Gemini Moon, 0 degrees, Libra Rising, Sagittarius Mars, Gemini Venus, etc. Crazy.
Okay. Nameless, are you a man or a woman? But that's, Mars and Sag is not bad. Mars likes to be in the fire signs. Okay. And Libra, so that's third house. Ooh, Mars in the third house. You might be good at like karate or fencing or volleyball, anything with the hands.
It's a woman.
It's a woman. Yeah. Did you play volleyball growing up? Third house is K through 5, but it's your early education. But you could be maybe you argue a lot with your mother and your siblings, your cousins. Mars in the third house. But it'd be great for business, sales, and marketing. You'll be so assertive. You'll initiate, so many different things with that Sagittarius. It's don't be too blunt and arrogant or dogmatic in your local community with your siblings. Don't be preachy to moms and your siblings, okay? So go ahead. Who else?
Oh, I missed somebody.
Yeah.
Oh.
How many people we got on now?
We have 7.
Okay.
It's Courtney J.
Hey, Courtney J. I don't know you. Nice to meet you.
Pisces, I think. Gemini.
Pisces, what? Sun?
Yeah. No. It's Pisces. I'm not exactly sure what sign this is. I think it's Gemini. It's the one with like this.
Gemini's the twins.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like the 2.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Gemini and Venus. In I don't know. What's that? It's like the one like this. That in the middle.
Let me get my glasses. Lord have mercy. I should know all of them. So maybe just write it out, young William. But if not, I'll just check it out. I got to put on my reading glasses. I can't do the whole fancy, sexy thing here. So who is it? Let's see. Which one? Okay, wait. Here. Slow down. See, this is this kid. He likes to always touch stuff, and then he messes things up. Where are they? Up more?
That one. No, that's nameless.
Okay. Pisces.
Yeah. Oh.
29 degrees. This is Aquarius, and that's Gemini.
Oh.
So, okay, nameless, you got?
No, it's Country J.
Oh. Country J? No, it's Country J. Oh, okay. Okay, so Pisces, 29 degrees. Oh, so you're starting off here, though. So are you Aquarius, Sun, Gemini, Moon, and Venus? Okay. Yeah, sorry. The young assistant here, he don't know all the symbols. So that's Aquarius, those squiggly lines.
Yeah.
Think of it as the lines of electricity. That's Uranus. It rules electricity. All right, let's read the rest of them and stuff. So yeah, that's good energy, but I'm not sure which is what. You're doing the Aquarius. Is Aquarius your rising or your sun? And the Pisces, Okay, now we'll go to the next one.
Carrie Ann Liz.
Hey, Carrie Ann.
I use the whole sign system as well.
Yeah.
Jessica, I'm a life path 8. I don't know what that is.
That's numerology. Oh. Okay, life path 8. That's good.
Moon goddess 45, Cancer here. Jessica. No, never mind. It's just. Also, wait, no. Numerology and astrology have been such big helps to me. Shout out to Life Path 8.
Who said that?
Nameless.
Yeah, no, and you know what? And then I also, I dabble a little bit, and you guys should look this up. Human design. So it brings in the astrology, the numerology, I think Kabbalah and Chinese something. It's amazing. And it reads your auras. And it's so true. Like I'm a 1-3 generator. And it's definitely like the mad scientist smarter. Like, so I have to investigate everything, try it on me first, and then share it with the public and with the people and friends and family. And that's me in a nutshell. 1-3 generator. Strive to be greater. Love to debate ya. So any questions on like just love and relationships? I'm gonna stay on a little bit longer with you guys, but oh wow, it's getting late. We start 6:30. Yeah, so I'm gonna stay on like another 10 minutes, but ask me real quick. I'll see if I can answer, and then you can You can get a mini birth chart, only $35, or the full, the full one. But yeah, Carrie Ann Lies, that's, I definitely agree with you, the whole sign system, and I don't know. I didn't get to check out the last music thing you were telling me about, but I did check out that other one. I don't know. I'm not big in Iggy Pop or whatever. I mean, I'm not hating on it. Actually, the track you had sent, or you were telling me to look up with Iggy Pop, the beginning of it, like that was straight hip hop. Like I would like totally like to, I'm not a dope producer. I work with producers, but I would sample that and chop that up and make a dope hip hop track out of that Iggy Pop joint. I was spitting bars to it as soon as I heard it. See, that's how when when someone's a real MC. I'm gonna let you guys know. Like, you have these rappers, they write and this and that or whatever. But a real MC, I can rhyme to the heartbeat, country western music, heavy metal, rock and roll. I hear anything and I can spit. And a real MC will just literally just spit. I'll just start rhyming about anything, any subject and topic. When I was in college, when we used to, right, we'd pass it around in a cipher, okay? And I would let everyone pick a topic in the cipher. The only time I took a break is when I had a swig of drink or a little puff, right? And everybody would, and so everybody would pick a topic. It could be like, whack MCs, dating girls, politics, spirituality, whatever the topic. And then I would just body it and just go off the top. That's Mars and Virgo. And I would battle MCs. I'm a real MC. Not what you hear this bullcrap today. Not mumble, trap, rap, none of that stuff. Like, I am lyrically trained to verbally destroy any human being on the planet, on Earth. Like, that's how my mind and my rhyme and words. Now, I've calmed down over the years, but that is the training. Okay, so let's see. We got some questions. But that's just what that is. And also, that's for Jessica. You got to understand, take advantage of that Mercury energy. Now, you do have to just, because I used to get overly stressed and anxious, just because I was such a workaholic, especially in my late 20s, early 30s. I never stopped, constantly. TV, film, scripts, writing, on the go, dating, relationships. Sometimes you just run yourself to the ground. So you've got to learn, and I wish I knew this at that age, but you've got to meditate. And remember, for all of you guys, isolation, don't think of, oh my God, I'm alone. No, your alone time, guard it. It's sacred. Meditate, learn, study. Go to my YouTube channel, watch some videos. But you should meditate. There's some great people in yoga and whatever, you know what I mean? But you got to get into deep breathing work, especially for Jessica and Nameless with that energy. And then also with that 7th house, just stay away from dating men that can be, yes, you like that Aries energy, so I don't knock it if it's their rising sign. But for the sun, moon, sometimes you don't want someone that's so childlike, because remember, Aries doesn't like to follow through. Now, I love the Aries energy. My father was an Aries, but they are like about a spark, so it's passionate, intense. They got swag for days. They're mad funny, cool. But like Aries and Gemini men sometimes can be unfaithful. But sometimes, once they mature, it's better. But they don't like to follow through. They initiate and start stuff, but then they go, oh, and I got to start this and I got to start that. So you do need to know the whole chart. I'm not generalizing any sign, because there's high vibration and low vibration. We all can choose to be better. That's why when you look at your birth chart, it's not like anything's set in stone. You have free will. That's the grace and mercy and gift of God, right? So I could be Mars and Virgo, really mean-spirited and negative and talk a lot of smack and destroy people verbally and criticize. Or I can use my Mars and Virgo to logically, strategically assess someone's birth chart. You see the difference? So that's how you can even use your Mars and Virgo. I know, Jess, you said you had that, but like Mars and Virgo it's beautiful, because remember, Mars is the soldier, warrior, and fighter, but it's also the leader, maverick, pioneer, childlike, doesn't like the word no, adventurous, outgoing, accident prone, but it's also strategic. So that's the Mars is logical energy, not the logic like Mercury, like there's the door, there's, the TV, there's the microwave, not like that type of assessing, critical thinking logic, but strategy, right? A soldier and a warrior and a fighter in the woods, right? They have to like, okay, well, there's the tree and someone comes over that hill. I got to buck them. I got to stab the deer, whatever it is, right? They shoot deers. What you guys think? I mean, I don't know. I shouldn't get into it. I just think it's kind of corny to me. If I'm a hunter animal, I should be able to like fish and fish it, or, or if you're dealing with animals in the wild, it shouldn't be you shooting it from mad far away. That's like a punk move to me. And I get it for those who have to hunt for food, but when you hunt for, people putting like animals on their wall, that's mad corny to me. Because if you was really about it, you'd be like, hand-to-hand combat, like I'm up there with a bear or a deer, and like you stabbing it. Now, I would never do that because I would never kill an animal like that. You know what I'm saying? And, I was vegan and vegetarian, now I'm pescatarian, but, I just wouldn't, and don't get me wrong, I ate meat for years. I'm just, whatever, and I ain't judging meat either, so don't at me with no foolishness. But go ahead, see what question.
Yeah, no, it's Courtney, Life Path 7. I'm in the 5th house year and going through my first Saturn return. Oh, Lord.
Oh, man. Okay. All right, Courtney. So you got some knowledge of astrology. Yeah. But listen, Saturn is just telling you, get disciplined, Courtney. Respond to your abilities. Order, structure. Because one thing you got to remember about Saturn, like when you start to master the Saturn energy, it's your best friend. And then you'll have the semi-cycles of Saturn. So once Saturn matures more, 32, 33, even 35, you're going to be like, I see what Eric's talking about. Now I'm surfing. You're surfing. My Saturn is in Taurus in the 7th house. I didn't get married at 37. So you can see how it can play out. You know what I mean? If I would have got married in my 20s, I would have got divorced and had a second wife. Just got married once and I'm good. Almost 13 years of marriage. So you understand? So I responded to my abilities and got better. So I was better prepared to be a good husband, getting more disciplined. And I was already a disciplined person and man. I just, liked being single and having a lot of fun. But I was looking for the right woman too. You know what I mean? I wasn't just. But it's I used to back in the day I had my long locks down to my belly button. I'd be chilling at Starbucks. Women would bang on the glass. I love your locks. I was like, yeah, thank you. Hi, how you doing? I enjoyed my single time. So any other question with
yeah. How about having 5 planets in retrograde? I am studying our past life, regression, and finding old soulmates.
Yeah. Okay. Who said this?
This is Carrie Ann Lies.
Oh, okay. Carrie Ann, I like you. Now, but why do you have Carrie Ann Lies? Like I just, because I don't like liars. So when I think of lies, it makes me feel negative towards the name, like lies. But then it could be lies like you're lying down. You have to let me know. But I'm just being honest. I'm just letting you know what the name makes me think of. But yes, that's deep. So, but remember the retrograde energy, okay, is still, it's recycling, replaying, it's introspection. So depending on what planets are retrograde, sometimes if it's outer personal, it can be more past lives and karmic. If it's the inner personal, Sun through, let's say, even to Jupiter, it's going to be more for you, But yeah, you can always email me, We already have a little dialogue going. So, just hit me up. But no, you're right. I love little tidbits and that's what I'm saying with astrology. And Carrie Ann, you know a lot, so you can tell them. It's your cup runneth over. There's always new things to learn and I'm still, learning different things and mastering the progressions. And I love doing the solar charts. That's dope. But my progressed moon, I'm just like, oh my God, like when you start to understand, or you go through your Jupiter cycle or this cycle, it's it's fascinating. It's kind of, and that's why I like to bring in the human design and numerology, and and the life path number is so important. But so is the soul urge and destiny number. Sometimes I think the soul urge is more important than the life path. I mean, you want to know them all and understand that energy, but then when you look at the numerology of the birth chart, right? So sun is 1, moon is 2, 3 is Jupiter, right? 4 is Uranus, 5 is Mercury, 6 is Venus, 7 is Neptune, 8 is Saturn, 9 is Mars. And then everybody's like, well, what about freaking Pluto? Well, we could talk about that another time. but so you know what I mean? That's and maybe Pluto is really, I don't know, Carrie Ann, how would you think of Pluto? 0 degrees or 10? Well, really 0, because 10 goes back to 1 with the sun. And you guys know astrology is the first calendar, right? Sun, Sunday, Monday, moon. Any other questions? Let's go to the next one. I'm not going to go through the whole calendar, but you guys know. Wednesday, miércoles, Tuesday, martes, Mars, Thursday, jueves, right? Jupiter, Friday, Viernes, Saturday, sábado, Saturn. What's the next one?
What the heck? I have Mars in Sagittarius, but
this is Courtney or Karen?
No, this is Carrie Ann.
Yeah, Mars in Sag.
4th house, and I am a natural healer / teacher.
Oh, that's dope. Mars in Sagittarius in the 4th house. You got anything else in there, Carrie? Yeah, see, I mean, but make sure you're not overly aggressive and dogmatic with your teaching about, you know what I mean? Because you could be dogmatic and it doesn't have to be about like, Muslim, Jewish, Christian faith, Catholic faith. It could be dogmatic about New Age stuff. So, you know what I mean? So just know with the Mars in the 4th house, remember it's Mars in Sag, but it's still Mars in the 4th house. That's Cancer energy, like what's going on right now, in the stars. That's still bringing a knife to the kitchen, Carrie. Still bringing a knife to the kitchen. I hope you're nice to your kids. But you could, growing up, you could have been bumping heads with Mom Dukes about beliefs, about religion. Maybe they tried to, put dogmatic views on you. Maybe it was just Mom, But, and sometimes Mars in the 4th house, in certain charts, you can see that there was maybe a divorce. More so Mars in Capricorn, I see a lot of divorce. But Mars in the 4th house, there can be a divorce, or sometimes a passing away of a parent. You'd have to let me know. So, anybody else? Courtney and Jessica are good?
Yeah, it's Courtney. Said Aqua Sun, Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising.
Aqua Sun. Brilliant. Gemini Moon, Gemini Rising. Gosh. Well, watch my Moon in the 1st house video and let me know what you think. You just have such a youthful spirit, right? That youthful energy, and Uranus is the higher octave of Mercury. So, I mean, the Gemini, Sag, Cat, Aquarius in the 9th house. So you probably, your beliefs and philosophy is about like astrology and aliens and esoteric innovation, technology. You probably got an interesting book to write. I'd be interested to know if your father was into, different type of metaphysics and stuff as well. You have to let me know. But Sun in the 9th house, your Sun trine the Moon. That's good energy. Does your parents get along too?
I'd have to look. I don't know. Okay, we got a ton of comments.
Okay.
Okay. Life path 8, expression number 3, heart's desire 3, personality number 9, etc. Super interesting to see how numerology and astrology coincide. This is nameless.
Nameless. Yeah. When you get the full, like the astro code, yeah, no, it's mind blowing. And sometimes I don't want to say it's too much because nothing's too much. It's just how you ingest it all. You know what I mean? But it could be, you could, nameless, you could be researching it like, oh my God, and this is my this and this is that. But it does give you great insight to yourself. And that's all I want for everybody. If we all vibrate high together, then we can stop some of the plots and plans of the evildoers and just things like the core of the earth is expanding. There's a lot of good energy. Don't let the television tell you that it's all gloom and doom and bad. There's going to be some tough times continuing. But through this Neptunian fog right now in Pisces, there's a new Neptune in Aries. Watch my video, new spiritual awakening coming. And I'm going to do the Taurus and Uranus video soon and the Pisces and Neptune video soon. I was going to save them for last. I'll still see. But when I finish up those series, watch those. I mean, I got time. It's still a couple of years away before they finish. So yeah, I'll still do those last. Because that's where we're currently at, right? Uranus and Taurus and Neptune. And so just think about that, right? When Pluto goes to Aquarius, and then you got Saturn in Pisces around 2020, between 2023 and 2025, there's going to be so much growth and change, innovation, the driverless cars, the crypto, the this, the that. I mean, hopefully we don't have those social credit scores. It could get very hectic, but I think we're going to wake up in 2026 and every little thing is going to be all right. All right. So don't worry. I don't want to have to, but I don't know. What did they say? You can't monetize and sing something in too many bars. So I'll stop there. But of other people's stuff, I keep it rough. I won't bluff. I huff and puff and give you enough. I got to get ready to bounce. I got to eat dinner. My son's got to get ready for school tomorrow, But I hope you guys are doing well. Is there any last questions that we missed? Anybody new?
Yeah,
okay, there's a bunch.
You know what? I'm just going to get to the new ones. I'm sorry, guys. But, King of Wands, you're new.
King of Wands. How you doing?
Those degrees in the chart tell deeper stories as well.
Yeah.
Here's one. Mars and Virgo are known for no.
Who's that? Who was saying
King of Wands?
Was saying about what about Mars and Virgo?
Mars and Virgo are known for whipping people in the line as well. LOL.
Whipping people into line, yeah. Oh no, definitely. But I've got to organize these, these boys. I'm a father of 4 sons. Mars and Virgo. Yeah, go ahead, read some more. I know. How you doing, King of Wands? I feel like I've seen your page or I know you from somewhere. I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. But welcome. Hope you're doing well. You can comment or hit me up at Taylored2UCoaching@gmail.com. Let me know your sun, moon, rising, your north node, your big 4. Any other questions? Anything about love relationships real quick? Or
not that I see
okay.
But no. It's Courtney J said,
Yeah.
I'm 28, but people say I look younger. Hence why these young guys keep approaching me.
Oh yeah, the young guys would love you and you'll love it. I'm not saying go for the young guys. You're 28, you don't want a 25-year-old guy. Remember, the cerebral cortex is still forming. And women, it matures between 25 and 28, coinciding with the Saturn returns. But with men, it's more like 27 to 32. So you're not really an adult until your Saturn returns. Right? Biology, astrology, connected. God makes no mistakes. All right. So that's kind of deep, right? Mars matures at 27. Saturn returns between 28 and 30. Sun matures, depending on the sign in the house, somewhere between 26 and 31, 32. So that's dope. And then, men mature slower than women. It's just a fact. Y'all got us beat. I don't hate on y'all. Listen, I honor and respect the divine feminine. Okay. I got nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? You'll see my Black Moon Lilith series. I'm gonna try to do it from other people. I see what other people do. I don't hate, but I don't get into all the I love the Greek mythology, but sometimes you got to investigate deeper. I'm not going to treat Lilith like some demon. It's not, it's deeper than that. It's your instincts, your gut, your root chakra, pheromones, pre-verbal, pre-rational. That's why Lilith is so good in earth signs, especially Taurus and Virgo. Not as much in Capricorn, but go ahead. Any other last questions, especially if anybody new or any other thing?
King of Wands. I am a Sagittarius Sun, Leo Moon, and Aries Rising.
Oh my gosh. Sagittarius. So where's the Sagittarius rising or King?
Sagittarius Sun.
Sun. Leo Moon. Aries rising?
Yeah.
Gosh. Whew. I know. You're dope. I hope you got some water and earth somewhere but you're all about the action. Do you ever take time to be introspective, King of Wands? And I'm not saying it in a hating way. I think you have the knowledge, fire signs, they're not introspective. It's an outward, right? The earth and water are more receptive, right? You're about initiating. You'll do something and bring it to life and manifest it, but you might not think about it too deep. You're just like, y'all, look at that. Look at the fire just dropped over there in the 8th house. You know what I mean? I love the fire energy. I love it. I'm fiery in a water way, just with the Scorpio. But yeah. Anything else? Anybody else? So Jessica and Nameless are cool. Just meditate, you guys, okay? Hit me up if you want a mini birth chart, only $35 for relationships. The full synastry, you and a partner, whatever, that's $150. The full birth chart, $150. It's gonna be going up soon. So try to take advantage. And I love you guys. I really appreciate it. This is fun. Like I said, I'm gonna try to keep every Wednesday. My life and my schedule is not my own. I gotta revolve around the fam sometimes. But if not Wednesday, Thursday, and then also, I have clients and coaching sessions. So right now, that's this week it was Monday, Friday, and other days. So, but I'm busy. I'm working on your charts. I'm trying to make things happen. Reach out to me. You can pay me through PayPal or Zelle, and we just get it going. Taylored2UCoaching@gmail.com. But I appreciate y'all. I respect y'all. And check out my North Node video for Gemini.
There's one more question.
Okay.
Carrie Ann, do you think Mars in Virgo is accident prone, or Virgos are curious minds? Want to know.
Not accident prone. Only injuries I had were like really sports. I did fracture my ankle on black ice, but that wasn't. It was black ice in New York City. Like you just don't see black ice. It really wasn't my fault. The people didn't put the salt down. But I've never really been one for accidents. Growing up, I was a great athlete. So Mars and Virgo, I was super competitive. And mentally, so when I play, here's an example, Mars and Virgo. So when I played sports, I verbally talk smack. I played wide receiver, cornerback, point guard, track. I did triple jump, long jump, 400, 800. I would talk smack because we're super competitive. Mars is competition. Virgo, it's about service, but it's also, right, details, analyze. So like I could be competitive with, see, now I'm high vibration, but if I did astrology 20 years ago, I might be competitive with astrology. Like now, I don't hate on nobody. Like I said, I celebrate all the astrologers out there. I see what other people do. I just think, I come at it differently. Everybody, so I don't, but Mars and Virgo, low vibration, can be very verbally mean. I remember when I was in my late 20s, my mother told me one time, she's like, if you don't watch that mouth, you're never going to get married. I was like, ouch. That's from a Pisces moon, Taurus sun. She was like, bow. She bodied me with the chin blow. I was like, oops, okay. I guess I gotta be a little bit nicer. But you know what it is? I'm verbally direct. I don't beat around the bush. See, that's the Virgo. I have a stellium in Virgo. And Mars in Virgo, you said accident prone, and what was the other one?
Let me see. Curious, or are Virgos curious?
Yeah, very, very curious. Oh my God, curious about everything. I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't understand how people aren't curious about anything and everything. some people are, more brainwashed or afraid of certain topics, or, like I'm a Scorpio rising, so I'm not afraid of 8th house topics. Right? I ain't scared of nothing. But I get some people like, oh, I was raised this way, so I can't do that, And so we're all products of our parents and how we were raised. And you can learn that through the chart. I can learn how, if you're a parent, to get birth charts for your children. I can learn how best way to educate your children and what they could be going through and different things. I got a kid with Neptune in the 3rd house. It's like, yo, he's not wanting to do like logic. He's in the spirit world, fantasy, chilling, creating, imagination. So it's very helpful to know this knowledge, right? My young son here has got the Gemini moon. Right? Two of my other sons, one son's got a Virgo moon. My other 2 sons, they got a Scorpio moon. So I have to let them explode and express their emotions. So they don't. It's bad for their health. Fixed moon to keep in your emotions, you can get sick. Okay, so Mars and Virgo is good. It's because remember, Mars is exalted in Earth sign. It's just Capricorn. Mars is at home in Aries and Scorpio. So it's debilitated, right? Or in detriment in Libra and Taurus. Exalted in Capricorn. Falls in Cancer. So it's actually not bad in Virgo. In Virgo, it can be almost brilliant because it's super strategic. Great accountants, great lawyers, great healers. Actually, Mars and Virgo are known to be very good massage therapists, masseuse. Like I've always been great with my hands. Got kind of big hands, but I at my job, even in high school, I used to give girls massages in school. But in my job, all the women would come to me and I give them a massage or whatever, And then, some dudes, if I knew that they were in mad pain and they're like, yo, E, can you hook me up? I'm like, yeah, I got you, dude. Come on, give them a little, fix up. Because I know how to do deep tissue massage. You know what I mean? And that also cleans out not just your energy, but toxins in your body, that deep tissue. And I go to acupuncture. They can be good acupuncturists. I wish I could do. I go to my acupuncturist. He studied in China. He's dope. Okay, go ahead. Anybody else? I think that's it. You can tell me.
I'm not seeing too much like.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna bounce. I'm gonna eat the dinner. Be a winner. I love y'all. God bless. Thank you. But please like the videos, but also comment. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know what you want to see next. I'm doing the moon series. After that, I'll probably get to Venus in terms of in the houses. I got to finish Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune. I just finished the North Node. I told you Pisces will be going up Friday. And then I'm going to try to knock out Moon, 2nd and 3rd house. I'll probably, in between birth chart, try to record a Uranus or Neptune. I'm feeling a Neptune video. But I've told you before, I like to let the outer planets for Uranus, Neptune, and Pluto come to me more in visions and dreams. I mean, yeah, I know the information and I research and all that. And I just know it because I know astrology. But when you're talking about some of the videos I'm doing in the future, I like to let my Uranus and Libra in 12th house, which is one of my best gifts. And I'm thankful, for it. I see your chart when I'm doing it. I see it in my dreams, but I get visions and dreams of the future. And so I can see different things for different placements. So like Uranus, the furthest I'll go back is Uranus and Leo. Uranus in Cancer. I did Gemini, I think already. I'm going to do Taurus, but I'm going to do Uranus and Cancer in the future. 14, 21 years in the future. That's because I got that Virgo stellium in the 11th house. I'm all about the future. Astrology, aliens, Aquarius energy. Now I have no Aquarius in my chart though. Okay. I told you my only air sign is Libra. Everything. I'm pretty much Virgo, Scorpio straight through with some Taurus. Okay. And Capricorn. So, yeah, I'm pretty chill. This guy, man, this one, he's got like, I said, I thank you. Me and my trusty assistant, thank you. And yeah, you guys have a good rest of the week. Have fun, be smart and be safe. Venus in Gemini is, it's a good time. Mercury in Gemini, North Node. This is good for the exchange of business and money, even barter and trade, right? You might be selling stuff on Etsy. You might trade modalities and skills, like you want a birth chart from me. Well, what do you have that's equal value that you want to barter and trade with me? You know what I mean? That's this energy. So just think about that. Venus and Gemini are very good at that, and just verbally pleasing and teasing. Don't be misleading or mistreating others in a negative way. Your quick thoughts and ideas. I know you don't play. All right.